All right. So, Sergeant Walters asked us to come here and help defend the garrison against the Centaur attackers. This will be our first dynamic event. So the things to remember. All events are multiplayer. Right from the beginning of the game here, we can have other players with us, helping us defend this garrison. And I didn't have to do anything, right? I didn't have to walk up here and click on an NPC and he says, you know, help defend us. I just walk into the garrison and it's obvious what should happen. It's obvious that I need to help these NPCs defend themselves against the Centaur attackers. And I join in, and everybody who joins in is together. We're in this together. We all have the same motivations. We'll all be rewarded together. In fact, you may be used to other MMOs where you might be fighting and then somebody else comes along and you say, wait a minute, these are my monsters. Go get your own monsters. You know, I want to kill these because I want to get rewarded for these. Not in Guild Wars 2. In Guild Wars 2, everybody who participates gets 100% of the loot. Everybody who participates gets 100% of the experience points. It's always just better to have other players with you. So very, very social. We say it's the first truly cooperative MMO. Alright, this last Centaur won't be defeated so easily. He's going to call up a greater enemy. Now look at this. In another MMO, you might have to wait till late in the game to face a boss monster of this size, but with Guild Wars 2, we want to get you into the action right away and gather players together and show them how to work together to defeat something greater than themselves. So right from the beginning here, you can work together. You see we're healing and resurrecting other players. Everybody can do that. You don't have to be a healer class to do that. Everybody can heal, everybody can resurrect. And of course it's in our best interest, right? Because we need more players around us to take down these huge challenges. So we always have the same interest as everybody around us. Players are used to forming a party when they want to play with other players. And you can do that in Guild Wars 2, but for the most part, you don't even need to. You feel like you're always automatically in a party with everybody around you. Because all the things that you're used to getting from an MMO, from being in a party, you already get just from being around other players. But we were knocked out by the explosion.
여긴 어디죠? 무슨 일 있었나요? 애니메탈이 폭발할 때의 충격으로 정신을 잃었어요. 테커레이 부대장이 당신을 데리고 여기까지 왔죠. 3일 만에 깨어난 거예요. 많은 사람들이 다녀갔어요. 당신이 구해준 마을 사람들, 세라프들, 좀 수상해 보이는 친구도 매일 찾아왔죠. 이름은 말하지 않더군요. 제 친구 퀸이 다녀간 모양이군요. 혹시 없어진 물건이 없는지 확인해보세요. 몸이 나오면 가서 만나봐야겠군요. 아직 치료할 게 남았나요? 신선한 공기와 운동이 최고의 약이죠. 두아이나 신께서 당신을 도왔어요. 괜찮으면 다른 사람을 돕는 게 어떨까요? 고마워요. 그러도록 하죠. 이렇게 돌봐줘서 고마워요. 몸 조심해요. 계곡적인 할 일이 많을 거예요. 두아이나의 강호가 함께하길.
Alright, we've completed this first step in our personal story. We get to choose a new weapon. I'll tell you about it in a minute.
혼자라도
First,
축하해야겠네.
let's go outside and see if we made a difference. Alright, we're back in Shaymore, but we've defeated that attack. And let's find out what's going on in the world.
가뜩이나 어려운 상황인데 무법자들까지 말씀을 읽히고 있어요. 쉐이머 킹에 있는 디아의 농장으로 가서 디아를 만나 자세한 얘기를 들어보세요. 이건 경유지입니다. 경유지는 화면의 오른쪽 아래 구석에 있는 나침반에 표시됩니다. M을 누르면 나타나는 지도에도 표시됩니다. 지도를 닫으려면 M을 다시 누르십시오. 경유지로 순간 이동을 하려면 지도를 열고 이동하려는 경유지를 클릭하십시오.
Alright, so this is just a huge living world now. There's well over 1,000 events that can happen. And so we walk through the world and we see what's happening in the world. Who needs our help? Okay, so as you play the demo at G-Star, you'll see there's just different things happening all the time. You'll find different people who need your help in the world. In this case, we had an NPC in town. He's a vendor. I'd really like to be able to buy things from him. But he can't sell me things right now because down below we have a monster attacking his fishing area, the Drake Broodmother. So let's go down and see if we can help him. Okay, so as we do this, it's a good time to talk to you about weapons again. We just got a new weapon, let's try it out. Okay, so before I was using a staff. As an elementalist using a staff, I need to be in the back lines, calling down fire from afar. As soon as I equip daggers, I'm right up in the face of my enemies. Okay? And so it's going to completely change the way I play. And so again, I switch back and forth between staff and daggers according to the need of the situation. And each time I switch, I get a completely new set of skills to use. Alright, so this looks bad. So this is an early event in the game. Actually, it's still quite challenging though. It would be great to have more players with me. And that's what you would normally see in Guild Wars 2, is you have a lot of people around to participate in these events with you. Since we don't today, we'll try to take it down by using strategy. We're going to need to try to take down the broodlings first, because they would be doing constant damage if we don't. And then after that, we're going to try to dodge the attacks of this brood mother. We'll use position to our advantage. Anytime she warms up an attack, we're going to dodge out of the way. Control the combat, and hopefully we'll be victorious. So the other thing about this is every event in Guild Wars 2 can scale its difficulty according to the number of players who are participating. That means if you're in the garrison and more players come in to help you, there will be more centaurs, even right in the middle of the event, in order to keep things interesting. And here you ask yourself, oh, we've got some nice loot. But here you ask yourself, there's only one Drake Broodmother. How does she scale herself according to the difficulty? And the answer is she'll actually learn new skills, new abilities, and use new tactics against you as you're fighting her, depending on how many people are in the combat. So the game just always keeps things interesting for you.